Hi, I'm doing a little quick video tonight um because I think a certain somebody is impersonating situations that's like mine again. Um my stalker basically does that from time to time. He'll associate with certain people because I'm associated with them, or be a certain way, act like he's interested in certain things I like because he wants to be like me and have my life. And the most recent one was to mess with my Stalkers Anonymous. And I didn't realize that all this time that I've been doing Stalkers Anonymous, he most likely had been also doing something stalker related. The reason I know this is because I looked at when we each started our page. I started my Stalkers Anonymous on July 23rd of 2017. This particular person started Wolves for Hire on July 27, 2017. That's like literally, like 3 or 4 days in between. And with the first post, each of us being that. And the ironic part is that all this started only a couple months after the personal protection order, the PPO, was set into place by said somebody. So, in other words, he is trying to take credit for everything that I've done to negate everything I do and that I have done in the last couple of years. Which makes sense because he had the audacity to steal my stuff, my videos, and my channels multiple times, hack my accounts, impersonate Isaac, just so that he could basically get into his VA money. And, so there is really no limit to what he'll do. That's why when people tell me, just don't put energy into it, I don't have to. I didn't even know all of this was happening. Like, I didn't know that he was doing one of his own. And for a while I thought, cool, I have something that I didn't think he was messing with. Because I have a lot of things that I put out there. And I know you put things out there, it's eventually going to get messed with. But, I mean, especially if you're being stalked and harassed. But, no. This should not be acceptable, and I'm sick and tired of everybody validating the person who's doing this to me more than me. Like, as saying basically that anybody who's stalked should just not do this or just not do that. Don't put your stuff out there. Why do we have to change everything? Why not the other person? Like, that really gets me so annoyed when people do that. It's like gaslighting that person is the one that's in the wrong. No, people, it's not. It's the other person. The bad guy. Remember when you were a kid and the perps or the villains were bad? They weren't the good guys. Like, our world has gotten so topsy-turvy these days. The bad guys are given more credit and respect than the good guys. And I'm sick of that. Like, I'm really just sick of it. It's wrong. And it should be illegal. It is illegal, but somehow for the attorneys and all that bullshit jargon and crap, they make it legitimate. So as long as a damn judge believes your shit, you're okay. And I'm still freaking pissed at that stupid judge. Like, he had no right to say what he said to me, and I was in the right. And I don't care if a stupid piece of paper says I wasn't. I know the truth. And he will never get the upper hand in that department. I will always know. And with me, I don't need evidence for myself. I already lost to the courts, fine. Fuck them anyways. They never really stood up for me since I was a kid. For any of us minorities. So I don't really trust the law very much at all. Unless you got like $5,000 in a duffel bag. You can't, then you can do whatever you want. But you know what? Whatever. Rape my ass, bring me down. I don't care anymore. I will rise above every situation. And I have.
Your rapist will never be man enough.
And, he started some saying that, talking about his story of a smear campaign, stalking and harassment, invasion of privacy, and all of this stuff. But apparently this person spams people a lot to get up there in the likes. I have yet to spam anybody. I don't even really share my page. I do it on my links and things like that. That's pretty much all I do. And I have 1,902. This other person has 2,607, but they have to do it the wrong way and get everybody upset. And apparently their votes section is like 1.6 out of 5. That's how much stars they have. I have 5 out of 5. So I'm not upsetting people. I'm actually trying to help people. And this other person's just bombarding people so that they'll buy the book. Like, I'm not going to buy it, and honestly, I'm not even going to say anything to this person because I know who he is, and I'm not going to validate it on my page. Like, that's really meant for people who are really victims and really needing my help, and it just feels like he's just invading my little area again, like he likes to do, everything that I have. And do I get credit that he even cares to do that? No, he doesn't even acknowledge it. And he does it. Like, who is that freaking mentally gone? And he's the one saying, I'm the crazy one? No. I actually say things. I back my shit up. Can you, motherfucker? No. I don't think you can.
He's not even man enough to stand up.
You're not even man enough to stand up and be real. So what the fuck?
Scaredy cat.
Like, just be legitimate. I will never go with anybody anyways that ever was that weak. Like, I won't go with anyone that's a wuss. Okay? If they can't even be a man to stand up and back up their woman, then I know they ain't worth shit. And that's just how I see it. It's kind of why I left Brian, sadly. He's a mama's boy. I'm not going to be with a mama's boy. Like, I'm better than that. If a guy won't back me up and actually stand up for me from now on, I don't need those little pansy bitches in my life. And that's the truth. And so if a man can't be a man, then he don't deserve a real woman. And that's that. And to you, asshole, get off of my stuff. Like, that's my little area for me. It's not even meant for you. Like, I'm actually trying to be legitimate and help other people. What are you doing? You're just freaking trolling and taking my credit for my own little things and then saying something on a post that I was trying to help somebody with. Like, that's just freaking, that has nothing to do with the person that I posted that for. So fuck off. Well, peace.